Against people holding it is a magic. And you're right. I was inspired by the story over here. I'm like, I don't have a 50 story. And then I remember the story of what I think is probably the coolest story my dad would ever give. They always joke and say, you were so honest as a little kid. And I'm like, what about right now? Politician? Anyway, yeah, from a kid's point of view, you should tell the truth, right? That tended to cause a lot of trouble when I was a kid. Not on purpose, For example, my parents went on a date. The babysitter was working, and 3.5-year-old me gets out, starts walking down the street looking for my parents. And the police stop, who happens to be passing by, and ask this little kid, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, my mom and dad left me." So needless to say, that date was not a picnic for them, right? So, yeah. But anyway, right around, I guess, the same time, my dad was out with him. He had me and my little, it was about 1.5, so just enough to walk and toddle along with you and everything. And I'm like around 3.5, 4, and we have been everywhere with Dad. We're hungry, and I keep saying, "Are we almost home, Dad? We're starving. We're starving." And he's like, "Yes, we just got to stop and get gas, and I want to watch the clock." My dad worked 6 days a week, so when he had the chance to run errands, he loved his car. He had a green Challenger. Better than the Ford Pinto that he had before. That we used to always find on sitting on the pump, and then you realize that was the gas. But anyway, he's like, so we pulled in, he gets the gas, and then right next door is this car wash manual one, but there's like a little kids play area too. And so he puts us on this bench, he's in this, and he can see, right here, washing the car. We're sitting there, and he's washing the car. He looks over, and he keeps checking in with us. And well, he must have stopped checking in with us for a few minutes. Because the next time he looks over, my little sister and I are having our own picnic with a big bag of cheese. Like we are orange, head to toe. He just drops the brush, right? And he's like, "Where did you get those?" And he says, "I didn't even stop to answer. I was too busy doing it, and I just pointed at the store." And he just turned. Because we've stolen, right? That's the only answer, that we have stolen this food. And so he's just like, okay, we're going to go in. You can't do that. We're going to apologize. You're in big trouble, mister. And so here we go. He has the cheese puffs in one hand. He has me in the other. And then I have my little sister in the other. And she's orange, and I'm orange. And my dad's mad. He's red. So we go in, and he's like, he brings them up, and he puts them on the counter, and he goes, "Sir, I'm so sorry. This is my son. This is my daughter. My car was watching them. I must have turned my back for too long. And they came in here, and they stole these cheese puffs." And he says, "No, sir, they didn't. I gave them to you." A little boy walked in here and said, "Please, mister, can you give us something to eat? My little sister and I are starving." So I guess the moral of the story with me as a kid wasn't always a pitfall, but it sure was fun.